David Haye, we thought this long layoff from the ring, from the Chisora fight, that maybe, you know, you came back, you were talking about fighting Cha, and then you injured your hand. Maybe some of us thought, maybe he just doesn't want it anymore, he doesn't want to be around, and then suddenly this massive fight comes out of nowhere. It was sort of to and fro a little bit, but now it's on you and Tyson Fury. How does it feel to get your man?
It feels great. You know, this is the fight that the fans have demanded. This is the fight that the fans want. So let's give it to him. You know, he's made some crazy statements. You know, he's claiming he's the greatest ever, and he's going to beat me one hand tied behind his back, and blah blah blah. He's going to squash me like a fly, and you know, all this big chat. But when it comes down to it, you know, he's just a big clumsy kid.
Were you expecting that chat? And you know, you're the king of dishing out that kind of stuff usually. So were you expecting it today?
Yeah, of course. You got to look at any of his other press conferences to realise that the guy is pretty unhinged when it comes to structuring any type of thought process. And yeah, there was no different today. He came out there and talked the big talk. But you know, you've got to just look at his Twitter page. You know, some of the mindless babble that he writes. And if you haven't followed me yet, I'm at Mr. David Haye on Twitter. Just to let you know, follow me now. Yeah. So if you look at some of the crap that he comes out with, you know, he's not quite right.
How motivated are you for this fight? Because we've seen in the past some fights you look electric. One of your best fights, I think, against McAnally, you look so sharp, so quick there down at cruiserweight. But at heavyweight, some fights you've not looked quite as good as others. For this fight, what's the key? Are you going to be in top shape, quick, in and out sort of style?
I'll do whatever needs to be done. Yeah, I'm always in good shape. You know, shape's never really been an issue. Tactically, I'll have to get it right. You know, but then again, if I stand and trade with him, no, I believe I'm a better close-up fighter than he is. If we box long, he can't outbox me. If he fights in the middle ground, he's just going to get hit a lot, and he's shown that he doesn't like getting hit. He goes over when he gets hit. You know, his last two fights, he's been put in all kinds of trouble. So he's going to get knocked out, plain and simple. And the fans want to see that. You know, he's got under everyone's skin. He wants to prove that, you know, he's the greatest ever, and the greatest ever that will be. He's his quote. And I think it's just time to shut this Tyson Fury chapter.
Last question, what is your motivation for continuing? Because we saw you dabbled in the celebrity world, you talk about acting and stuff.
Yeah, it's the fans are what keep me motivated, you know, giving them the fights that they desire, they so desperately need, you know, and these are the type of fights that it's all about.
Great, David, best of luck, thanks very much mate. Cheers, man.